I've been seeing a shadowy figure in the corner of my eye, but it disappears whenever I turn around. It started a few weeks ago, subtle at first, just a flicker of movement, a fleeting dark shape that would vanish the moment I tried to focus on it. I dismissed it as a trick of the light, a product of my tired eyes. But as the days passed, the shadowy figure became more persistent. It would appear at the edge of my vision while I was doing the most mundane tasks, washing dishes, folding laundry, even scrolling through my phone. Always in the same place, just out of sight, lingering in the periphery like a smudge on my glasses that I couldn't wipe away. I'd turn my head, expecting to catch a glimpse of whatever it was, but there'd be nothing there. Just empty air. I started to feel foolish, like I was chasing ghosts, but the unease lingered. I told myself it was stress, or maybe my imagination playing tricks on me. But deep down, I knew something wasn't right. One night I was sitting in the living room trying to unwind after a long day. The TV was on, but I wasn't really watching, just staring blankly at the screen. That's when I saw it again, more clearly this time. A shadow, tall and indistinct, hovering in the corner of my eye. My heart began to race as I slowly turned my head, but like always, it vanished before I could see it fully. I shook my head, frustrated. "This is ridiculous," I muttered to myself, but the words felt hollow. I glanced around the room, trying to reassure myself that it was all in my head, but the corners seemed darker than usual, the shadows deeper. Sleep didn't come easily that night. I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, the room too quiet, too still. Every time I closed my eyes, I felt like I wasn't alone, like something was lurking just out of sight, waiting for me to let my guard down. The next day I was more on edge than ever. I caught myself constantly looking over my shoulder, half expecting to see the shadow again. And it was there, always just at the edge of my vision, a constant, unnerving presence. I tried to ignore it, to push it out of my mind, but it was no use. It was like it wanted me to notice it, like it was trying to get closer. That evening I sat in the kitchen, my hands trembling as I sipped a cup of tea. The room felt oppressive, the shadows stretching unnaturally across the walls. I saw it again, a black shape flitting just outside my line of sight. This time, I didn't turn around. I kept my gaze fixed ahead, my heart pounding. But the figure didn't disappear. It stayed there, hovering, growing more solid with every passing second. I could feel it now, a cold presence, like a void that sucked the warmth out of the room. Slowly I set my cup down, my breath coming in short, ragged gasps. I knew I couldn't keep ignoring it, but the fear of what I might see if I turned my head was paralyzing. With a deep breath, I finally forced myself to look. There was nothing there, just the empty kitchen bathed in the dim glow of the overhead light. I exhaled, relieved, but the moment was short-lived. As I turned back, I caught a glimpse of something in the reflection of the kitchen window. A figure, tall and shadowy, standing right behind me. I spun around, heart hammering in my chest, but once again the room was empty. My mind raced, trying to make sense of what I had seen. But before I could process it, the lights flickered, plunging the room into darkness for a split second. When they came back on, I was alone. At least, that's what I wanted to believe. But now, the shadow doesn't just linger in the corner of my eye. It's always there, just behind me, watching. I can feel its presence, cold and unyielding no matter where I go. And I know deep down that it's only a matter of time before it stops disappearing, before it lets me see it, fully, completely. And I'm terrified of what will happen when it does.